So this clip with Simone Biles and her husband Jonathan Owens has been going viral for the last couple of days, man. Very interesting. It's going viral because what he said and how he said it. Everybody wanted a different reaction to what he should have said. People said it was disrespectful and stuff like that. So, I decided to do a video on it and I'm play the clip. So let's get into it.
For a couple of days, man, and it's like she pops up, and I'm like, let me see who this is. Gymnastics. I ain't never, I never really paid attention to gymnastics, so it piqued my curiosity, So I'm like, okay, I'll see what's up. I swiped her, and it said we matched, so I'm just like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna see what's up. So I go do my workout, and I come back, and I get like, I had some likes on my Instagram, and I'm like, oh, this might be. I'm like, okay. So I see what's up, and then I still waited. I'm like, man, I'm gonna wait till I, take a shower and everything. Then I come back to my phone, and then she messages me on the app, like, hey, you know what I mean? And I'm, man, this gotta be fake. Like, I don't know. I didn't know who she was at the time, but like the first thing that I saw was that she just had a bunch of followers. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she gotta be good. I promise you, I'm a real life story. When she won the Olympics, I was in college, and we didn't have NBC, we didn't have Olympic channels, and we're in camp. Late July, early August, so I'm not paying attention to, so I never would have had a moment to where I would have watched like.
I'm gonna let you finish your story, man. Continue.
But like I was saying, man, she messaged me. This was like a Tuesday, and we were texting back and forth, and then we hung out Friday, man. And we couldn't do much as COVID happened, everything was shut down. So she came through down to Houston. She lived in the suburbs, so she had to drive about 45 minutes to me. Then the rest is history, man.
So you was really the catch in.
I always say the men the catch, man. I always say we the catch, man.
Yeah, so she really booked you.
She did though.
Is what you're saying?
Cause I was fighting it.
So in truth, if I say this out loud, was Jonathan Owens ain't really want Simone Biles. Is what you're saying?
At the time, I'm not gonna say that.
That's what you're saying.
I was afraid. I was afraid to commit. I'm like, man, this is my third year. I'm trying to. I'm like, it's kind of early. But like I said, man, it happened when you least expect it. And we hung out, man. It was like we hit it off instantly. We just laughed the whole night.
I mean, here's a guy who's saying his true worth, who knows his worth, he knows he's a king, who knows he's a grown man who loved this woman, but also he's a man at that, he's being respectful, in my opinion. I don't think he's being disrespectful. This is his words, this is how he feels. He's authentic. He's not capping, what I'm saying, as people may say. He's being real. Why his wife sitting right there close to him in his interview. And I don't, what I'm saying, what he's saying, he didn't know her. Maybe that's true. I can't say, what I'm saying. Do everybody in America know who Simone Biles is, man? A well-known gymnastic gold medalist. I can't say, I didn't know too much about her until the Olympics happened, what I'm saying? And she's very, very talented. And her husband, I know a little about him because he plays for my team, so I'm not going to be biased, what I'm saying? I'm a Green Bay Packers fan, of course, so I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to be real, So in that instance that he said he didn't know her, what I'm saying? You in sports too, or you in the NFL, so it's kind of like, I don't know if he's lying, man. I can't say, what I'm saying? So I'm just going to leave it at that. I can't say he's lying. But the other stuff saying he's a catch, man, listen, why he can't say he's a catch? What I'm saying? He's a grown man in the NFL. He has money. What I'm saying? He's the top tier of what most women want. A attractive guy who's making over $300,000 a year. What I'm saying? You playing in professional sports. You known in the industry of just anything, sports, NFL, top league, multi-millionaires. What I'm saying? So why can't he say he's a prize? In my opinion, I think that's what most women on social media and the outrage is about, basically, because he said he's the prize, man. A man can't say he's the prize. Like, come on, really? They met on this, I guess, celebrity app called Raya. And she swiped on him and they match. Well, they kind of swiped on each other, they match. And she messaged him first. She know what she wanted. She saw him attractive guy. She know what she wanted. So she put her feet forward. You know what I'm saying? She basically made the first move, and the rest is history, like you say, So it's like, what's the problem with what he said? Because it's like, if he loved her and she loved him, and he cherishing her, and they in love, giving this woman all she want, he respecting her, she respecting him, and they got a healthy relationship. Why do people try to tear that? Why people want to tear that down? Like, why? Like, it makes no sense to me, I don't think I can say I might have a little issue with, because he said he didn't know her. That's the only thing. But the rest of it, man, I don't have no issue with that. You know, he's the catch. Why wouldn't he? You hear what she said? That's her husband. They're married. They're married for a couple of years now. They met in 2020. So this whole thing about he disrespecting her and all this stuff I see on Twitter, man, all these social media blog sites and stuff, man, really, really trying to tear their relationship apart, man. And I haven't seen her come out and say anything that he said that was disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? They love each other. So it's like, why everybody so up in the roar about this, man? It's so wow. It's so crazy, man. You have these young couple here, man. They love each other. They're married, and they multimillionaires. This whole situation right here, man, is wild. And the interviews, man, they really trying to play him. I'm not gonna lie to you, they really trying to play him. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being professional, man, he's really being himself. And they really seem like they trying to play him. I'm not gonna lie to you. But he's being respectful and he's standing on 10 toes. Like, hey, this is how I felt. This is what's going on. This is what happened. Yes. He's an NFL player. And like he said, he wasn't unsure. He really wanted to commit because he's in the NFL, man. He's young, attractive, making money. All these women. Listen, I know there's a lot of women who want these NFL players who be at the games and stuff like that, these sports event, NBA, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, these girls be wanting these guys. So I can understand what he's saying. Like, he wasn't ready to commit. He was young, third year in the league. So it's like, listen. But he finally found someone, and the rest is history, man. This is the one he loved, and this is what he fell in love when he married her. Like, what's the issue with that? Everybody calling this guy disrespectful, man. They said, tell me, they see red flags, all type of stuff about this guy. They don't even know this guy, know nothing about him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say they never even heard of him until she married him or until this interview. So if you didn't know him, so why are you not judging this guy of one video? Judging this guy of one video saying you don't like him, you don't know nothing about him. He's a red flag. Simone need a divorce or need to leave him. Like, how y'all gonna tell this girl what to do in her life? If she loved this guy and she sees nothing wrong with what he said, then why should we critique them or judge them? And like I say, I'm a Green Bay Packers fan, so I'm not being biased because he's on my NFL team. I'm not being biased. I'm just going off this interview right here. I'm going off this. So this is me being honest. So it's like, I don't see no issue with what he said. He's a king. He's the prize. So it's like, what's wrong with what he said? I don't think there was wrong with what he said, man. So I just wanted to say that, and but y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Y'all think he's wrong for what he said? Y'all think he disrespected her? Y'all think she should get a divorce? Like, what? Do they need counseling? But tell me what y'all think. Like and subscribe.